All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back for the main event, the big one, the one for the district championship. One game to win it all. Cove Eagles and your Twin Springs Titans. Winner of this one is the district champions for the regular season. Looks like Ethan Chavez and Bradley Owens are going to be at mid-court for the jump ball. And here we go. Owens gets it. That's picked off by the Eagles. And so on the court for the Titans, you have Owens, quick three. You have Owens, McCoy, Lane, and Hale. McCoy and Hale and Elliott are your seniors. So Elliott over the lane. Lane on the drive. Shots up and good. Strong start for Connor Lane. Chavez brings it up for the Eagles. Passes it out to number 3. Kicks it back out to Jesse. Jesse back to Chavez. Being guarded by Lane. Looks to drive inside. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Owens. Owens tries to get it out quick to Lane, but it's batted out of bounds by number 3. So the ball's going to stay with the Titans. Lane inbounds to Owens. Gives it right back to Lane. Lane dribbles up the court. Over to Elliott. Elliott was looking at Owens in the corner. Wasn't there. Elliott gets it over to McCoy. McCoy thinking for somewhere to go. Throws it up to Elliott. It's picked off by number 2. Tries to dribble it in. Has it batted away by Lane. Picked up by McCoy. Over to Elliott. Back to Lane. And Lane will dribble it up the court. Being guarded by number 3. I apologize if I don't have the roster for the Eagles. So Elliott inside to Owens. Owens shots up. No good. 3 Titans. Rebounded by Elliott. Elliott takes it up. Shots up and good. Mason Elliott with a strong rebound and putback. Eagles take a long 3. Shots up. No good. Rebounded by Owens. Aren't too many people are going to take it from Bradley Owens once he gets that rebound. Gives it back to Lane. Lane dribbles across court. Lane thought about a 3. Gets it over to Elliott. Elliott dribbles. Picks up his dribble. Gets it over to Lane. Lane over to Lane on a drive. Picks it up. Has the ball batted away by Chavez. That was a great defensive play by McCoy. I know they're going to get him for the foul. But that was still a great play because Chavez was all alone to the basket. Had McCoy not cut in front of him. And it looks like Baker and Jesse are checking out, and number 5 and number 11 for Coves checks in. And they'll have a foul on McCoy, his first, and the first team foul on the Titans. Inbounds to number 20, shots up, and good. So Owens inbounds to, Lane inbounds to Owens, right back to Lane. Lane dribbles it up the court. Lane cross court to Elliott. Elliott on the drive, over to McCoy. McCoy picks up his dribble, gets it back to Elliott. Elliott over to Lane. Lane resets. Lane over to Elliott. Elliott thought about a 3, picks it up. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Cove. And Cove is looking to run. Number 20 slows it down. Cross court to number 5, over to Chavez. Chavez looks to drive on Lane. Chavez shot up, no good. Nice defense by Lane. Rebounded by Owens. Owens over to Lane. And it looks like Counts and Castle are waiting to check in as Lane has the ball. Lane with the long 3. Shots up, no good. Rims out. Rebounded by number 11, Cove. Passes it over to 20. Walks it up the court. They look to slow it down a little bit. Number 20 over to 11. 11 on the drive. Shots up. No good. Rebounded by McCoy. McCoy looks to drive. Slows it down. Gets it back to Elliott. Great defense by McCoy. Long cross court pass by Elliott to Lane. Lane looks to drive. Gets over to Owens for three. Shots up, no good. And it looks like last touch by the Eagles. And now we'll have Counts and Castle check in for McCoy and Hale, who are the seniors. And it looks like Jesse checks in for the Eagles. And so on the court now for the Titans is Owens, Castle, Counts, Lane, and Elliott. Castle with the ball. Over to Elliott. Elliott looking for someone to go with it. Over to Counts. Counts with the three. Oh, just off. Rebounded by the Eagles. A little bit of a sloppy start by both teams here. Chavez with the ball. Looks like Chavez looked to take it to the basket, had it poked away by Lane out of bounds, so the ball's going to stay with Rock Cove. It looks like Jesse will be inbounding underneath his own basket. Gets it into number 20. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Owens. Owens stumbled on the rebound, and so they're going to call a travel on him. The ball's going to go back to Rock Cove. Owens is staying down. That's not a good sign. He keeps sitting up. Hope he's okay. Owens walks it off. Looks like he's going to be okay. Looks like Owens is going to take a seat for a minute, rest that ankle, so Horn checks in. Jesse over to Chavez. Chavez being guarded by Lane. Looking for somewhere to go with it. Gets it over to number 5, being guarded by Horn, and he takes too many steps. He shuffled his feet. The ball goes right back over to the Titans as Owens checks back in for Horn. Lane over to Castle. Castle dribbles it up the court, back to Lane. Lane gets it over to Castle. Castle dribbles it, passes it over to Lane. Lane with a long three. No good, rebounded by Chavez. Chavez dribbles it up the court, being guarded by Lane. So over to 20. 20 over to 5. 5 cross court to 20. 20 looks to drive, kicks it back out to 5. Shot up 3, no good. Rebounded by Elliott. Stolen away by Jesse. Back to Jesse. Tries to go inside to Chavez. And they're getting a charge. Nice call. Great call. And that's going to be the first on Chavez. Bradley Owens does it every single game. He will take a charge. He will take a beating on at that basket. And he happened to get the call this time. So Lane inbounds to Castle, and Castle dribbles it up the court. That's the first on Chavez. First team foul on Rock Cove. Castle over to Elliott. Elliott inside to Owens. Owens with a hook. Up. Shot. Rims out. Rebounded by Baker. Off to Chavez, and Chavez looks to walk it up. Passes it off to 20. 20 with the long three. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Counts, up ahead to Elliott. Very sloppy start by both teams. Neither one's making too many shots. Over to Lane. And we're almost done with the first period. Lane kicks over to Castle for 3. No good. Rebounded by Elliott. Elliott shots up, no good. Too strong. And it's going to be a timeout by Rock Cove. They're going to talk about it. Looks like it's going to be a 30-second timeout. And so with about a minute and a half left in the first period, very low scoring affair so far. Rock Cove leads it 5-4. And we're back from the timeout. 1:47 left in the first period. Jesse inbounds number 20. 20 brings it up court. Over to Baker. Baker over to number 3. Over to 20. 20 over to Chavez. Being guarded by Lane. Over to Baker. Baker looking to drive. Shots up. No good. Rebounded by Cove. We had the numbers around the basket, just couldn't control the ball. Baker over to number 3. He thought about a 3. Held it up. Goes inside to Baker, and they're going to have looks like they're going to have a foul on Castle on the floor. That's going to be a second team foul on Twin Springs of this half. And the first on Brady. But it's a non-shooting foul. Jesse inbounds to Chavez, being guarded by Lane. Jesse looks at Chavez, shots up, no good. Rebounded by Lane. I don't know what happened. Lane tipped it up to himself, and it's taken away by Cove. Over to Jesse. Jesse on the drive, and they got him for a walk. And so it goes back to the Titans. That was a very weird sequence. So Lane inbounds it to Horn, back to Lane with less than a minute left in the first period, and your score is 5-4. These two high-scoring teams, neither one's been able to put too many baskets in. Lane looks to drive. Nice up and under by Lane. Misses shot, rebounds up. No good. Rebounded by Cove. Looked like they went over Elliott's back, but they didn't call it. Chavez has it poked away. No foul, but it's recovered by Baker. Baker back to Chavez. Being guarded by Lane. Over to Chavez, over to Jesse. Over to number 20 with 20 seconds left. Over to Baker. Baker looks to drive. His lane's cut off. Back out to Jesse. Jesse doesn't have a shot. Goes inside. Bad defense. Weren't paying attention. 5 seconds left. Gets it over to Lane. 2 seconds. Owens throws up a desperation heave. And so after one, not much scoring going on, as Cove has a 3-point lead, 7-4. And we're back from the break. Titans with the ball. Horn over to Elliott. Elliott to Lane. They're going to get Lane for the walk. Not quite sure about that one, but here's what it is. Jesse inbounds to number 20. Over to Chavez. Over to number 11. Thought about a 3. Decides to pull it back. Over to Jesse. Jesse over to 20. With the drive, shots up, no good. Rebounded by Owens. And Owens brings it up the court. Owens over to Elliott. Elliott looking for somewhere to go, gets it inside to Counts. Counts with the bounce pass to Elliott. Elliott dribbles it back out. Just wasn't there with Chavez standing in the middle. Counts, throws it up to Lane. Lane spins off. Thought about a 3. Shots over to Owens. Owens shots up. Good. Number 20 for Cove with the ball. Over to Jesse. Jesse being guarded by Counts. Goes inside to Baker. Picked off by Elliott. Elliott brings it up. Elliott with the 3. No good. Rebounded by Counts. Counts over to Lane. Looks like he reset. Lane looks to drive it inside. Up and under. No good. Rebounded by Elliott. I can't believe they didn't call foul. Out to Horn for 3. Bang! Ryan Horn with the three after the no call again on Lane. So number 20 with the ball for the Eagles. Kicks it out to number 11, being guarded by Owens. Back out to Jesse. And looks like they're going to get a reach foul on the Titans. That'll be a second team foul on the Titans. Excuse me, third team foul on the Titans. And the first on Tristan Counts, number 40. Ryko looks to inbounds on their own basket. Looking for somewhere to go. Goes long for Chavez. Chavez gets it. Being guarded by Lane. Chavez got nowhere to go with it. Kicks it back out to number 3. Almost poked away by Lane. Lane wants Chavez. Chavez tries to split the defense. And they're going to call a block. Same garbage refs, same garbage calls. And that's going to be the first on Lane, the fourth on the Titans. Titans have to be careful. They're going to give Ryko the bonus here shortly. All right, number 20 with the ball for Ryko. Kicks it out to 3 for the shot. Up, no good. And it's going to be over the back on Ryko on number 5. So the ball's going to go to the Titans. Counts had the position. That'll be the first on number 5. Second team foul on the Eagles. As Owens inbounds to Lane. Lane dribbles it up. Over to Horn. Horn looking for somewhere to go. And that's going to be a foul on Baker. They got him for a reach. That'll be the third team foul on Cove. And that's the first on Baker. And so Elliott inbounds to Horn. Horn walks it up across midcourt. Over to Lane. Lane goes inside to Owens. Owens with a spin, shots up. Good! Bradley Owens. Strong turnaround jumper. Ryko brings it up. Number 5 with the ball, kicks it out to number 3. Thought about a 3. Or excuse me, 11 thought about a 3, wasn't there. Kicks it back out to number 3, being guarded by Owens. Shots up. No good. Rebounded by Owens. Pass it over to Lane. Lane has it stolen. And Ryko's going to talk about it. That was a foul all day long, and the refs don't call it. I can see how this one's going to go. Pretty much the same as the girls' game. But we're about midway through the second period. Titans lead it 11-7. And we're coming back from the break. 4:49 left in the second period. Titans lead 11-7. Ryko has the ball. After number 3 from Ryko went through Connor Lane, but they didn't call a foul. Oh well. So number 20 for Ryko looks to inbound the ball. Over to number 11. Back to 20. They dribble it up the court. Over to Jesse. Jesse goes inside to Chavez, being guarded by Lane. And they're going to call a foul on Bradley Owens. That'll be the team's 5th. But that was a shooting foul, so they'll send him to the line, but that's the first on Owens. Chavez first shot's up and good. It's like number 11 is going to be checking out. Number 5 is checking in for Ryko. As Chavez lines up for a second free throw. Shots up and good. 4:39 left. It's a 2-point game for Twin Springs. As Owens inbounds to Lane. Lane walks it up the court. Crosses midcourt. Gets it over to Horn. Horn dribble. Dishes it off to Elliott. Elliott over to Lane. Lane inside the counts. Over to Owens. Owens for three. Oh, just rims out. Rebounded by the Eagles. Number 20 brings it up the court. Over to Jesse. Inside to Chavez. Over to Jesse. Being guarded by Counts. Number 20 with the long three. Shots up and good. Horn inbounds to Owens. Owens over to Horn. Momentum keeps going back and forth in this one. Titans had the momentum. Owens turnaround jumper. No good. Rebounded by Elliott. I don't know how the refs are not calling a foul on that. It'd be one thing if they were letting them play, but they're calling everything on the Titans and nothing on Rock Cove. So number 5 with the ball. Over to 20. Back over to Jesse. Jesse over to Chavez. Chavez goes inside. And this time they're going to get a block on Owens. These refs are horrible so far. Absolutely horrible. And that's a 16th foul on the Titans. Second on Owens. Number 5 looking to inbound. Throws it long across court to number 11, over to number 20. Over to 11. 11 shoots up a 3. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Elliott. Elliott over the Horn. Okay, the refs finally called a foul on Rye Cove as Horn went to make a pass. And that's going to be the 4th on Rye Cove. And the 2nd on number 5 as Baker checks back in. And so the Titans will have the ball. Lane will look to inbound. Gets it over to Elliott. Elliott inside to Owens. Owens being guarded by Jesse. Long cross court to Counts. Over to Lane. Lane over to Horn. Horn looks to drive. Back out to Elliott. Elliott with the long 3. Up, no good. Rebounded by Chavez. Chavez being guarded by Lane. Long cross court to number 11. Looked inside to Baker, wasn't there. 11 thought about a 3, goes inside to Chavez. Chavez kicks it back out to Jesse. Jesse with the 3. Air ball. Rebounded by Owens. That's going to be a foul on number 11. That'll be his first, the team's 5th. Owens inbounds it to Lane. Lane walks it up, being guarded by number 11. Lane with the head fake, over to Elliott. Elliott with the quick shot, up, no good, a little too strong, rebounded by number 11. They need to settle down on the shots. They're getting good looks, they're just not falling. Put them up a little bit too strong. Chavez with the ball. Looks to drive on Lane and Owens. Nothing there. Up and under, no good. Rebounded by Elliott. Up ahead to Horn. And that's going to be a foul on Baker. That'll be the team's 6th. 2nd on Baker. Non-shooting foul, so the Titans will inbound it. Elliott over to Lane. Lane dribbles it up. And they're going to get another foul on number 11. And they'll put Twin Springs in the bonus. They'll be shooting 1 and 1. So that sends Lane to the line. And that's the 2nd on number 11. Lane's a pretty strong free throw shooter, so this is not what Rye Cove wanted. Lane lines up for his first free throw. Shots up and good. 1:26 left. Score's tied at 12 with 1:26 left in the second period. Lane lines up for his second free throw. Shots up and good. Chavez inbounds to number 20. Over to Chavez. Chavez looks to drive. Pushes off number 3. I don't know how in the world they didn't call that. Big rebound by Counts, and they're going to get a foul on number 3. Off of the reach. Maybe that was payback for them not calling it on Chavez when he ran Lane over. And that sends Counts to the line. And that's the 18th foul and the first on number 3. 18 foul on Rock Cove. Counts a pretty good shooter. First shot's up. No good. Rims out. Chavez with the rebound. Brings it up court. Being guarded by Lane. Great matchup right here. Chavez versus Lane. Kicks it over to Baker. Baker with the 3. Shots up and good. Owens inbound to Lane, but it was batted out of bounds by number 3, so it's going to stay with the Titans. Looks like Castle checks in for Owens. Oh, Castle inbounds to Lane. Lane brings it up the court. 3 guarding 3. Over to Elliott. Elliott over to Horn. 35 seconds left. Horn, strong drive to the basket. Shots up. No good. How they didn't foul him, I have no idea. Horn's down on the ground, so we're going to take a quick timeout. Not surprised he's on the ground the way he got hacked underneath the rim, but nobody called it. Horn is up. And so it looks like Smooth is going to check in for Horn. Looks like Horn hit his head after he was destroyed underneath the basket. So 25 seconds left in the half. The Rock Cove ball underneath their own basket. Jesse inbounds to number 20. Number 20 brings it up the court. Looking to set up their offense. I don't know if 20 is planning on holding the ball and take his final shot himself. Over to 3, back to 20. Over to Chavez. 5 seconds left. Chavez with the shots up, no good, way off. And that's your half. Very low scoring, kind of sloppy first half by both teams. And so we head into halftime with Rock Cove leading 15, your Twin Springs Titans 13. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back for the third period. See if we can be a little bit more productive, a little less sloppy. Cove has the ball first. Baker with the ball, being guarded by Castle. Over to 20, over to Jesse. Over to Chavez, being guarded by Lane. Over to third, puts up a three, long shot, no good. Rebounded by Counts. Over to Castle, up ahead to Owens. Owens too strong on the shot. That's been the name of the game so far. We've had good looks, had good shots. Just a little bit too strong. Need to settle down here in the second half. Start making some of these shots. Baker tries to go inside to Chavez, and it's off of Castle's foot. And so the ball's going to stay to Rock Cove. Jesse looks to inbound off his own basket. Gets it over to Baker. Being guarded by Castle. Back to Jesse. Gets it back out to number 20. Over to Baker. Baker thought about a three. Dribble drive. Kicks it back out to Jesse. Back to Baker. Being guarded by Counts. Yep. Baker stepped on the line, so it's going to go back over to the Titans. Owens inbounds it to Castle. Castle brings it up court. Being guarded by Baker. Over to Elliott. Elliott over to Owens, being guarded by Jesse. Owens tries to put the spin move. Kicks it back out to Lane. Lane kicks it back out to Elliott. Elliott shots up, no good. Rebound by Chavez. We're just not making shots tonight. Thankfully, neither is Rock Cove, which is why the score is only 15-13 in the third quarter. Shots up, long three, up, no good. Rebounded by Lane, now makes the push. And he's going to be fouled by Chavez. That'll be the first team foul on Rye Cove. Second on Chavez. That's something to keep track of. That's big. If Chavez gets into foul trouble. Owens inbounds it to Elliott. Elliott over to Castle. Castle over to Counts. Counts back inside to Owens. Owens puts up a shot. Up, no good. Rebounded by Rye Cove. Baker puts up a long three. Shots up. No good. Rebounded by number 3 of Rye Cove. Over to Jesse. Well, Jesse got a walk. That's right. Can't do that. So the ball goes back to the Titans. Second half starting a lot like the first half. Very, very sloppy. So Owens inbounds to Castle. Castle walks it up. Looks like Rye Cove's content to play some half-court defense. Castle bounce pass over to Elliott. Elliott inside to Owens. Back out to Counts. Counts thought about a three. Kicks it back out to Elliott. Elliott looks to reset the offense. Over to Castle. Castle over to Lane. Lane on the drive to the basket, and he's going to be fouled. That's going to send Lane to the line. See who they got that one on. That's the second team foul on Rye Cove, and the second on number 3. Lane's first shot's up and good. We're staying alive on the free throw line. Lane gets set for a second free throw. Shots up and good. And so with 5:37 left in the third period, scores tied at 15. Chavez inbounds number 20. Long court pass number 11 over to number 5. 5 to Chavez. Chavez being guarded by Lane. Lane's done a pretty good job tonight keeping Chavez in check. Kicks it over to 5, back out to 20, being guarded by Elliott. Long three by number 11, no good. Rebound by Chavez. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Lane. Great defense by Connor Lane. Rye Cove wanted to foul, didn't get it. Tough. Owens with the long three up. No good. Rebounded by Elliott. Looks like we'll have a jump ball. It looks like possession's going to stay with Twin Springs. So Owens looks to inbound to Elliott. Elliott dribbles out over to Lane. Lane looks inside to Owens. Owens with a turnaround hook. Up. Runs out. Rebounded by Elliott. Over to Owens. Owens up and under. Good. Bradley Owens with a strong shot. Rye Cove looks to push. Baker with the ball. Kicks it back out to number 11. Drives inside. Guarded by Owens. Shots up. No good. Rebound Elliott. Elliott looks to drive. And they're going to get a foul. Who's it going to be on? Is that going to be number 3 on Chavez? Nope, they're going to get that one on number 11. That'll be his third. That looks like it's going to be the team's third. Castle inbounds to Lane. Back to Castle. Castle dribbles it up, being guarded by Baker. Over to Owens. Owens goes inside the lane. Lane long three. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Rye Cove. Now with the drive. And I know 20 thought better of it and pulls it back. Kicks it over to Baker. Baker will shoot that three if you give it to him. Shots up, no good. Out of bounds on number 5 on Rye Cove, and it's going to go back to the Titans. Good call. Lane inbounds to Castle. Neither team can seem to get the edge on the other one. Both teams are getting shots, they're just not falling. Let's see if the Titans can get something going. Castle over to Elliott, inside to Owens. Owens turnaround shot up, no good. Rebound Chavez. He dribbles it up. Passes it off to number 20. Number 20 on the drive, shot up. No good, rebounded by Lane. Both teams have kind of gone cold here in the last few minutes. Oh, nice dribble move by Lane. Shot up, no good. Oh, looks like they're going to get a foul on Counts. He looked like he poked it away clean from Chavez, but they're going to give him a second foul. Then the team's second. If that hadn't happened, it was an easy layup for the Titans, who currently lead by 2 with 3:19 left in the third period. So number 20 dribbles right across midcourt. Picked up by Elliott, over to Jesse. Jesse to 5. 5 looks to drive. Owens right there with him. No foul. That's going to be a foul on Owens. It's good defense. That's going to send number 5 to the line. That'll be the third on Bradley Owens. That's something to watch too as we go deeper in the second half. Looks like it'll be a second team foul on the Titans. First shot's up and good. Number 5 looks to tie it at the free throw line here. Shots up. No good. Rebounded by Counts. Gets it over to Lane. Lane about breaks number 3's ankles. Screen set by Counts. Inside move to Owens. Owens shots up and good. Strong move by Bradley Owens underneath the basket. Number 20 looks to push. Rocco's looking to move quick. Gets over to 3. Throws it away. And that's going to be a backcourt violation on Cove, and it's going to go back to the Titans. Jesse of Cove just couldn't get there. Elliott looking to inbound. Looks like they're going to take a wet floor timeout for a minute while they dry up that corner. Yeah. That's where Jesse and Lane took a little spill over there, and I guess it got some sweat on the floor. So 2:39 left in the third. In a very low-scoring game, the Titans lead by 3, 19-16, as Jesse takes it to the bench and is checked in by number 15. Elliott will be looking to inbounds long into the backcourt to Castle. Castle dribbles it up. Gets it across midcourt. Over the lane. You're almost suspecting one of these two teams to start catching fire. And so far it still hasn't happened. Lane, nice pass to Elliott. Great shot. Great vision by Lane. But Ryko wants to talk about it. So with 2:18 left in the third, the Titans have opened up a 5-point lead. 21-16. And we're back from break. 2:18 left in the third in this extremely low-scoring game. The Titans have opened up a little bit of a lead here as they lead 21-16. Ryko with the ball. 20 over to 3. Gets it to Chavez, being guarded by Lane. Great defense by Lane. Oh, Chavez lost it. Almost taken away by Owens, but out of bounds on the Titans, so the ball's going to stay to the Eagles. So Jesse looks to inbound. Gets it on to number 20. Over to Baker. Being guarded by Castle. Over to 3. 3 over to 20. Over to Baker. Baker puts up a shot. No good. Rebounded by Jesse. Good foul by Elliott because that would have been an easy bucket for Jesse, and that's going to send him to the line. That would be the third team foul on the Titans, and the first on Elliott. And so Jesse will be going to the line to shoot 2. First shot's up. No good. Been some very sloppy shots tonight. Nobody can really take charge in this game yet. You just kind of expect it to happen, especially with the players that you have on the court between Chavez, Lane, Owens. You kind of expect somebody to take over this game, and so far it hasn't happened. Hence the score, 21-17, and we're almost done with the third period. Lane at the ball, dribbles it up court, being guarded by number 3, drives it to the basket. They're going to get Lane for a walk, and that sends it back over to Rock Cove. Seems like every time one team or the other looks like they might have some momentum and try and pull away, they make mistakes. So 20 inbounds to Chavez. Chavez back to 20. 20 over to Baker. Baker over to 3, over to 20, over to Baker. Chavez trying to call for the ball inside. Stolen away by Elliott. And Elliott tried to get it into Castle in the corner. It's knocked out of bounds by number 3. So the ball stayed with the Titans. Elliott gets it over to Castle. Castle back to Elliott. Inside to Owens. Owens looks to drive. Turnaround jumper. Shots up. No good. It's a good shot. Just didn't fall. Rebounded by Chavez over to number 20. Over to Chavez being guarded by Lane. Chavez calling for a screen on Lane. Chavez tries to drive inside. Shots up and good. Owens inbounds to Castle. We're under a minute left in the third. Titans lead it by 2, 21-19. Castle over to Owens. Owens still dribbling over to Lane. Lane over to Elliott. Elliott thought about 3. Dribble draw, shots up and good. Mason Elliott with a nice shot from the free throw line. And we are under 20 seconds left in the third. Over to Baker. Baker to Chavez. Being guarded by Lane. Looks like he's going to hold it, try and take the last shot of this quarter. Lane and Chavez is about what you expected. And it looks like they're going to get Lane on the reach. That's a second on Connor. 4th team foul, so it's not a shooting foul. And with 5.1 left, Ryko will be inbounded from in front of their own bench. Gets it over to Baker. 4 seconds. 3, 2. Puts up a wild 3. No good. Nope, they got him for a travel. And so with 1.7 left, the ball's going to go back to the Titans. Let's see if they can get this last shot. Could be a huge momentum swing if we can hit one at the buzzer here. Owens inbounds long to Lane, a little too far out of bounds. And so he's still got 1.7 left. But it goes back to Ryko. And Ryko will be inbounding from their side of half court. So they definitely have time to put up a shot. That was an ill-advised long pass by Owens trying to get it to Lane. I know that's who you want to take the shot. Inbounds to Chavez, back to number 5. Shots up. No good. Air ball. No shot. Buzzer sounded. And so after 3, we head into the fourth quarter. The Titans holding on to a slim 4-point lead with an amazing and very unexpected score of 23-19. And we're coming back from break, heading into the fourth quarter with the Titans leading 23-19. Rye Cove will have the ball as we start the fourth period of a very low-scoring game. It was almost a football score. So number 5 inbounds to number 20. Over to Chavez. They've pretty well kept Chavez in check. Lane has done a great job on defense. Blocked out of bounds by Lane. No foul. I think in this game versus the last one, they're not going to let Chavez beat them by himself. 5 kicks it out to 11. Guarded by Owens. Owens inside of Chavez. Chavez with the up and under. Gets it past Lane. Castle with the ball. Cross court pass to Lane. Lane over to Counts. Counts thought about it. Kicks it back out to Lane. They're going to call it a carry on Lane. I don't know where that garbage came from, but okay. And so the ball goes back to Rye Cove. They have an opportunity to tie it here. Once again, no team can pull away from the other one. 11 thought about a 3. Looking for somewhere to go. Gets it to Chavez. Chavez being guarded by Lane. Chavez looks to set up the screen. Drives to the rim. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Counts. About mugged, but they didn't call it. Gets it over to Owens. Over to Lane. Lane walks it up the court. 6:45 left in the fourth. Lane over to Elliott. Yep, and they're going to get a foul on number 20. He tried to reach over Owens' back to poke it away. That'll be the 14th foul on Rye Cove. Non-shooting foul. And that'll be the first on number 20. So Owens inbounds it to Elliott. Elliott back inside to Owens. Owens with a spin move. Shots up, no good. And they're going to get Elliott for over the back on the rebound, and it goes back to Rye Cove. And that'll be the 15th foul on the Titans. Second on Elliott. Number 20 looking to inbound. Looks like he'll be inbound into Chavez. Chavez right back to number 20. Tony with the ball. Gets it over to Chavez. Guarded by Lane. Tries to drive. Kicks it out to number 5. Number 5 takes a long 3. Shots up. No good. They're going to get Counts on the foul. He pushed Jesse. Now it'll be the 16th foul on the Titans. They got to be careful. They're going to be shooting free throws for the rest of the period. And that's the third on Counts. So Jesse will inbound now at their own basket. Gets it into number 20. Cross court to Chavez. And he got to travel. So it goes back to the Titans. 2 more steps on Chavez. And the Titans are hanging on to a 2-point lead. Castle inbounds to Lane. Lane being guarded by number 3. Gets it over to Castle. Castle crosses midcourt, being guarded by Baker. Baker over to Elliott. Elliott looking for Owens inside. Not there, being guarded by Jesse. Over to Owens. Back to Lane. Lane drives to basket, kicks it over to Counts. Counts too hard. They're going to get a foul. I don't know how they're calling a foul on Mason Elliott. He never even left his feet. And that'll be the 7th on the Titans. And so that's going to send Rye Cove to the line for a 1-on-1. And that's the 3rd on Mason Elliott. These refs are garbage. They've been garbage all night. Chavez lines up for his first free throw. First shot's up. Good. Chavez second shot's up. Rims out. Rebounded by Owens. He's about mugged by Jesse and they're not calling anything. So Lane with the ball and the Titans have a 1-point lead. Lane's going to be fouled, and he'll go to the line. And that one looks like that was going to be on number 3. And that's his third. That sends Lane to the line. Lane's first shot's up. Good. Lane gets set to shoot his second free throw. Shots up. And good. 5:36 left in the ball game. Titans hold a 3-point lead. Number 11 kicks it out to number 20. Over to Jesse. Jesse over to Baker. Over to number 11. Thought about a 3. Over to Chavez. Chavez being guarded by Lane. Yes, sir. Foul on Chavez. They get him for the charge. They should have got him on the foul on pushing off on Lane, but they didn't. So they got him for a charge on Owens, and that's his third. 16 foul on Rock Cove. Castle inbounds to Lane, gives it right back to Castle. Castle walks it up the court. Castle bounce pass over to Elliott. Elliott looking inside. Oh, nice open look for Toss. Counts with the 2. Racco looking to push it, and looks like they want to take a timeout. Shots up, no good. Rebound by Elliott. They didn't see the coach trying to call timeout. Oh well. Rebounded by Elliott over to Lane. Lane locks it up. They're in no rush. They have a 5-point lead. Over to Elliott. Elliott over to Counts. Counts to Lane. Lane loses the dribble, gets it back. Over to Counts. Counts to Elliott. And it looks like the Titans are going to take a timeout to talk about it. So with 4:22 left in the fourth period, the Titans lead it 27-22. And it's a very, very low scoring game. And we're back from the timeout, ladies and gentlemen. The Titans have the ball with a 5-point lead. 4:22 left in the fourth period. Looks like Elliott's going to look to inbound. Gets it over to Lane. They're not going to be in any rush to shoot it. Lane over to Elliott. Elliott back over to Owens. Owens to Lane. Lane to Castle. Castle with a big 3 up. Bang! Brady Castle for 3! Huge 3-pointer. 4 minutes left in the ball game, and the Titans' lead is now 8. Could that be the momentum swing the Titans needed to put this one away? Number Lane with the ball, guarded by Owens, inside to Chavez, guarded by Lane. Chavez shots up, no good, rebounded by Owens. Racco wanted a foul, oh well. Titans haven't been getting them all night. Lane brings the ball up again, no rush. Trying to make this a double-digit lead. Over to Castle. Castle lost it. I don't know how in the world that's out of bounds on Twin Springs when it was poked away by Rye Cove. But it looks like it's going to go over to Rye Cove underneath their own basket. Jesse looks to inbounds underneath their own basket. Gets it inside. Rycove loses it. Turns it back over to Twin Springs. Titans ball with 3:22 left. Goes long to Lane. Almost intercepted by number 3. Tips it away to Castle. Lane gets it. Lane dribbles across half court. Lane on the drive. Over to Counts, over to Elliott. Now slow it down. Work some clock. Elliott over to Lane. Lane to Castle. Castle gets it back. Poked away by Baker. Gets it into Elliott. We're under 3 minutes left in the ball game. Over to Owens. Back out to Counts. Oh, Counts. I don't know why he didn't take that 3. Over to Elliott. Inside to Owens. Owens over to Elliott. They're in no rush to shoot this. They're working that clock. Elliott on the drive. Shots up. And he's fouled on Chavez. That'll be his 4th. And that'll send Elliott to the line to shoot 2. See if they can extend it to a double-digit lead. That's 7th foul on Cove and the 4th on Chavez. He's got 1 more. Elliott's a pretty good free throw shooter. Let's see if he can hit these and make it a double-digit lead with 2:29 left in the ball game. Elliott shots up. Oh, just rattles out. But he's going to be shooting 2. Big free throw here. Elliott shots up. And good. 9-point lead for the Titans with 2:29 left in the ball game. Number 20 brings it up to Cove. He walked. They let it go. Chavez with a long 3. No good. Big rebound by Elliott. He's going to be fouled by number 3. And that'll send Elliott to the line to shoot a 1-and-1, as that's the 8th team foul on Cove. Huge free throws here to give the Titans an 11-point lead with 2:18 left in the ball game. Elliott get ready for his first shot. Shots up. Good. And that's a 10-point lead for the Titans with 2:18 left in the ball game. Elliott gets ready for his second shot. Second free throw up. Rattles out. Rebound to Chavez. Chavez brings it up the court. Trailing by 10. Being guarded by Lane. Over to number 20. Almost lost it. Puts up a 3. Oh, that was a huge 3 for Cove. They needed that to stop the bleeding. We're still have a ball game, ladies and gentlemen, with 2:04 left. The Titans lead it 32-25. Looks like it's going to be a full timeout. And we're back from the break. 2:04 left in the 4th. Titans ball. Inbounds to Lane. Lane being guarded by 11. Lane to drive. Kicks it back out to Castle. Castle over to Elliott. Now slow it down. They're going to try and work this clock. Over to Castle. Back out to Elliott. Elliott dribbles it out back over to Castle. Castle thought about it, dribbles out, gives it over to Owens. Owens running around. How is that not a foul? And now, but they're not going to call that on Lane, but it looks like they're not going to give him a shot. So he's going to be shooting 2. And it looks like we got a Rye Cove player and Owens down. These refs are absolute garbage, ladies and gentlemen. Garbage. Chavez did the same thing, splitting the defense. And they called a foul on us. We do the same thing, and they don't call anything. Good to see number 11 up and walking off. I think it was a kind of a knee-to-knee contact. Hopefully he's okay. But that's the 18th foul on the Titans. So they'll be shooting a 1-and-1. First shot's up. No good. Rebounded by Owens. These refs are absolute garbage. How is that not a foul? They're going to call travel on Owens. All right, we're going to have to play some defense. 1:29 left. Rye Cove inbounds on their own basket. Chavez with a shot. Up, no good. Rebounded by Owens. Now they finally get a foul. It's about time. It's about time they called a foul on Rye Cove. They've been mugging them on every rebound. And that's going to be his 18th foul on the Rye Cove. Excuse me, 19th foul. And that's, they haven't put up the number other than the fact that it's on number 31. Not sure how many fouls that is on that individual. That's the first on number 32 on Jesse. Looks like they got some more water to clean up over here at the Rye Cove basket from where they fell down. That's going to have Owens to the line. Looks like you're going to be shooting a 1-and-1. Bradley Owens, pretty strong free throw shooter. These are going to be huge. With only a 7-point lead. Owens' first shot's up. Rattles out. Rebound by Chavez. Brings it up the court. Looking to drive. Gives it over to number 5 with a long 3. No good. Rebounded Elliott. Over to Lane. Let's work some clock. Lane being guarded by Baker. And that's going to be a foul on Baker. And now Connor Lane is going to be going to the line. Probably the best free throw shooter on the court. As that's the 10th foul. 3rd on Baker, 10th on Rye Cove. So Lane's going to be shooting 2. Lane's first shot's up. Hits the front of the rim and out. This is crunch time. This is where Lane's got to step it up. Second free throw's up. And good. And here we go. Less than a minute left in the ball game. Rye Cove with the ball over to Baker. Baker with the long 3 up, no good, air ball. Rebounded by Elliott, over to Owens. Over to Lane. They're going to be in no rush. Lane is fouled, yes sir. That could do it, ladies and gentlemen, the 8-point lead. Now send Connor Lane to the line to shoot 2. And that will be the 3rd on number 5. Connor Lane can make this a 10-point lead. With less than 42 seconds left, shots up, and good. That's the one you want with the ball in crunch time with Connor Lane. Lane's second shot's up, and good. With 42 seconds left, it's a 10-point lead for the Titans. Rye Cove looking to push. Nope, that's a walk. Took about 4 or 5 steps. Ball goes back to the Titans. You can take a guess at what they're going to do, ladies and gentlemen. It's probably going to be foul. So you want to get the ball into Lane and let them foul. Well, they don't get the foul. Lane gets it across midcourt. Keeps control. Lane inside the Counts. Counts is fouled and he'll go to the line. And that'll probably do it, depending on these free throws. And that'll be number 3 fouls out for Rye Cove, trailing by 10 with 28.4 seconds left in the fourth. Counts at the line. First shot's up and good. And that's an 11-point lead. And that'll about do it. Shots up and good. That's a 12-point lead, ladies and gentlemen. And that should do it. 27 seconds left. Rye Cove with the ball. Chavez with the ball. Puts up an ugly shot. Airballs it out of bounds. Rebounded by Owens. And he'll be fouled and going to the line with 15.8 seconds left in the ball game. And so it looks like your 2021-2022 district champions for the Cumberland District are going to be your Twin Springs Titans. 15.8 seconds left. Owens' first shot is up and good. And it's a 13-point lead for your Titans. Owens ready puts up his second. Shots up. And arms out. Rebounded by Chavez. 14 seconds left. Let's see what Rye Cove's going to do. Well, they thought about a shot. Looks like Rye Cove's good. Nope. Rye Cove turns it over. It looks like Kai Hale and Eli McCoy, two of the seniors, are going to check in for Tristan Counts and Brady Castle. So with 6.6 seconds left, Mason Elliott with the ball. They'll hold it for the final shot. 2, 1, and that will do it, ladies and gentlemen. The Twin Springs Titans win it 38-25, and they're your 2022 Cumberland District champions. This gives Twin Springs the number 1 seed and an automatic berth in the Region 1D championship.